Hello and welcome, our students of Discovery International School on the platform. That is, you will be going live with ourselves in collaboration with the YCL, that is the brand for quality education. Clear? So, for getting the updates regarding the NEET preparation and JEE preparation, we present over you the best coaching faculty and the best coaching facility along with the preparation matters, the study material, the test series, all in one nutshell you will be getting over here. So, for getting the live updates and on our YouTube channel, that is the DYCL or the Discovery International School in collaboration with the YCL, you have to first get subscribed to our channel. Okay? And for receiving the day-to-day activities, the day-to-day notifications, you have to just press on the bell icon over here. So, let's get started with today's topic. So, okay, class 12 students, let us now see the different numericals which we will be solving in today's classes. So, let's take the first question now. In a dihybrid cross between AABB and small a, small b, F2 progeny of the four types of different progenies are given over here. These are the four different type of progenies, and here it is written we have to find out that in what ratio their genotype will be occurring. Clear? So before proceeding into this type of questions, I would like to tell you that you have to remember two formulas for this. One formula which we will be taking or use of it, that is the number of types of gametes which will be occurring will be given by the formula 2 to the power n, and the second formula will be the number of offsprings or the number of zygotes which will be produced after a particular cross, that can be given by the formula 4 to the power n. And in both the cases, n will be standing for the number of heterozygous condition. Number of heterozygous condition that will be occurring in the question, occurring in the part, we will be first finding it out, and after that we will be just simply replacing the n with the number of heterozygous condition, be it 0, be it 1, anything, and we will be getting the number of types of gamete and the number of different offsprings. So let us see in this question. Here there is written that a dihybrid cross is being conducted over here between capital A, capital B, and small a, small b. Clear? So it's since two characters are studied at one time, therefore obviously it will be a dihybrid cross. And what are the following progenies over here? First of all, we have to find out that capital A, capital B will be occurring for how many times? So like number of genotypes occurring, we will be using 2 to the power n. So here we have to first find out the condition of heterozygous. We can observe over here that both these are homozygous in nature. So number of heterozygous condition n equals to 0. So we can write it 2 to the power 0, and 2 to the power 0 is equals to 1. Clear? So how many of this genotype will be occurring? It will be occurring only 1. Next, we will be taking capital A, capital B, capital B. The second one. Here also we are finding out that one is your homozygous and only one is your heterozygous. So by replacing n equals to 1, we will be getting this type of genotype will be occurring 2 times. Next, capital A, capital B, small b. Again the same, only one heterozygous condition. So replacing n by 1, 2 to the power 1, that will be 2. And lastly, it is given capital A small a, capital B small b. So you tell me first of all, how many heterozygous conditions are there? Jaldi fast. There are 2 conditions over here. So 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So what will be their ratios? Now their ratios will be in, like this will be occurring 1 time ratio, this will be occurring 2 times, this will be occurring another 2 times, and this will be occurring 4 times. The answer will be 1:2:2:4. Clear? Hope this makes it clear of your question. Now taking the next question, question number 2. So first read the question. Find out the phenotypic and genotypic ratio of F2 generation when a F1 plant having genotype capital A, capital A, capital B and capital C, small c is self-pollinated. मतलब क्या पूछा गया है? यहां पे बोला गया है कि F1 प्लांट का जेनोटाइप. So we'll be starting with F1. Clear? So F1, what is the genotype? It will be capital A, capital B, and capital C, small c. So this is your F1, which is being self-pollinated. So it is self-pollinated with the same type of a plant, and after this the F2 generation which will be occurring, we have to find out the phenotypic ratio over here, and we have to find the genotypic ratio over here. Clear? So first of all, tell me, this type of a cross, this is a 3 characters are being studied at one time. So it is an example of a tri-hybrid cross. This is an example of a tri-hybrid cross. But if we see this condition very closely, the first 2 characters, the alleles which are present for the first 2 characters, they are homozygous condition. So here only the heterozygous condition occurring in the 3rd type of character, that is denoted by capital C small c and capital C small c. So if I omit this one, this can be a classical example of a monohybrid cross. So if I say capital C small c into capital C small c, this is very similar to the cross which was done by Mendel in explaining the monohybrid cross. That is for capital T small t and capital T small t, where he got 2 kind of gametes over here and 2 kind of gametes over here, capital T small t and capital T small t. And finally, when the crossing was done, this kind of the crosses were obtained. Clear? So phenotypically, if it is asked, then it was tall is to dwarf. So tall is to dwarf was coming in the ratio 3:1, and the genotypic ratio was capital T is to capital T small t is to small t, that was in the ratio 1:2:1. So here also we will be getting such a type of crossing where there will be 2 gametes, capital C and small c. Here also we will be getting 2 type of gametes, capital C and small c. So this will be again producing the same type of crossing, and the phenotype ratio will be, if I talk about, the phenotype ratio will be the capital C is to capital C small c is to small c small c. So phenotypically this 2 will be similar. So it will be occurring 3:1, and for the genotype it will be 1:2:1. So what will be the answers? The answer for the same will be, the phenotypic ratio will be same as that of a monohybrid cross, that is 3:1, and the genotypic cross of this particular question will be 1:2:1. Clear? So all this is just for creating a confusion in your mind. Clear? So don't get confused, students. Just treat this as a monohybrid cross and the answer will be coming straightforward. Clear? Now, moving to the next question, that is question number 3rd. Here, a cross has been done between the genotypes. Two types of genotypes are taken. That is, one genotype is your capital A, small a, capital B, capital C, small c. Along with it, the same kind of a self-pollination is happening over here. What fraction of the total plants will be having the genotype? This. A genotype is given. You have to find out that out of the total plants, how many plants will be having the genotype capital A, capital B, small b, and capital C, small c. Clear? So, first of all, as the question is demanding, there is a cross between capital A, small a, capital B, small b, and capital C, small c, with the same capital A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. Clear? Now, by using the formula, we can easily get the total number of the offsprings which will be produced. How? Total number of offsprings that can be produced over here will be given by the formula tell 4 is to the power n, where n is the number of heterozygous condition. How many heterozygous condition are over here? If I talk 1, 2 and 3. Similar here 1, 2 and 3. So it will be very easy to get 4 to the power 3, that is 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. Therefore, there are total gametes that will be 64. Now, this is not being asked. This was just to show you how you can find the how many like offsprings will be produced. Sorry, this is not gametes. This is actually offsprings. So there will be 64 offsprings that will be produced over here. But what is being asked? Here it is being asking when this is crossed with this one, the genotype of having capital A, capital B, small capital A, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. How many of this will be occurring? This kind of a question will be taking a much time if you will be doing the entire crossing. So how can you do it with a trick? See the trick. When you will be seeing this type of a question, you have to just make a part for each and single character. Clear? Like, if I say that this is being crossed with this, like this one is being crossed with this one. This is my first. Clear? So I am making a cross over here. Clear? Here, two type of gametes. A will be a gamete, small a will be a gamete. Similarly over here, A will be a gamete, small a will be a gamete. This will be having a cross with this one, forming capital A, capital A. This will be crossing with this one, forming capital A and small a. This and this will be forming a offspring with capital A and small a. And finally, the recessive ones will be meeting together to form small a. Clear? So this was your cross 1. Now, let us do the second cross between capital B, small b and capital B. So, capital B, small b into capital B. So, here also the same thing will be appearing since these are all the heterozygous condition. So, here we will be having two gametes, capital B, small b. Here also capital B, small b. Capital B, capital will be the first occurrence. capital B small b will be your second occurrence. Again, there will be an occurrence of capital B small b, and finally there will be your small b. Clear? Now, the third one will be again capital C small c with capital C small c. So, capital C small c into capital C. The same thing will follow capital C with a small c, capital C with a small c, this to capital C, this to capital C small c, this to capital C small c, and then we will be having small c. So, here also we will be finding out the same category. Now, in the genotype it is being asked capital A, capital A. So, we will be having capital A, then capital B, small b, and then small c. Capital A, what will be the, how many times it will occur? The total number of occurrence, this is 1 is to 2 is to 1. So, total occurrence 4, and out of 4, how much is your capital A? That is 1 by 4. So, we can write over here 1 upon 4. Next, capital B, small b, how many of it is occurring? It is again occurring 1 is to 2 is to 1. So, by total outcomes 4. How many times capital B and small b is occurring? 2. So, we can write it 2 by 4. And the same thing with the capital C small c. It is also occurring 2 times out of 4 times. So, here also I can write 2 upon 4. By multiplying this entire thing, we will be easily getting 1 upon 2. 2 gets cut, and so the total will be 1 upon 16. So, what will be the ratio? The ratio, the fraction. What fraction of the total plants will have the genotype? This one. So, this will be, the answer will be coming 1 upon 16 will the total be plants which will be having the genotype capital A, capital B, small b, and capital C. You got it? Clear? I have got a same question of this category which you will be doing it for your homework. And that will be question number this one. Now see, here also I am having a tetra hybrid cross. It is a example of tetra hybrid cross, that is I am actually using how many characters over here? 4 characters. Clear? So here also the same thing is being given, that this is getting crossed with this one. But here one thing I have changed, that here it is of this kind, but I have changed this one with this. Clear? Otherwise the entire thing is same. You can do it similar way if by doing it the same order. क्लियर है? आप बिल्कुल सेम हिसाब से इसको करना, इसको अलग अलग करके आपको यहाँ पर करना है, and after that you will be finding out the individual fractions and you have to multiply it with the same, the answer you will be obtaining. Clear? So this is for your homework purpose. If it is not being solved by you, you have to write it down, and by today evening, you have to send it to me on my WhatsApp, personal WhatsApp number. You have to send the solution for this one. Clear? Tick? You know the tricks, just apply it. Just be careful while crossing between this one and this. Clear? And you will be sending it, and I'll be sending you the reply. Yes, you have made it right, or you have made it. Clear? So these are up to this. Let it be for today. Tomorrow we will be again taking up some other questions, some theoretical, some numerical based questions, which we will be clarifying you further. Till then, thank you.